Authority was in. Good morning and welcome back to our live feed. As His Excellency leave, we are bringing you a show of the machines here already loaded onto the requisite trucks who are going to move them to their location. This visit to the National Port Authority in was to serve two purposes. First off, His Excellency and his friend Bishop Cocker, Bishop Cockins, they do a tour, an inspection of donations made by Bishop Cockins Church. Um, those were items various for young people, various items for young people. We saw sneakers, toothbrushes. We also spoke with the team responsible, the ministers of education and gender, as well as Madam Mamada, who are here taking care of these things. And so we moved on to a section of the port where these items are stored. Awaiting transportation to various places. As you can see, there are a couple of yellow machines already loaded on the beds of trucks. What you would notice is that they even have indications that they are for certain places. Like this one right here has bombing county flag and the wards bombing the so we know that this is going to Bombing County. We also have various, every one of them they have got some indication on them. This is for Monserrado. So if you are from Monserrado, if you live in Monserrado, this is what's going to be working for you. We have this one here is for Grand Bassa. Um, the other here is for Maryland County. And you have Bond County, they are different earth moving machines, or they're supposed to be used for the development of Liberia, and they have different names. They will serve different purposes, but they all have their indication. This is for Maryland County. This here is for Riverside County as well. So here we have a couple of them already loaded to be transported out of here. I'm sure that the Yellow Machines management team is going to take charge. This is for Babolu. Um, and this is a first for Liberia. And I do not need corrections because I am not wrong, that this is the first time that the national government has procured couple of machines just for the youth. Okay, this is for Grand Creek County. Yeah, I see that this is for Grand Creek County. Also, this tanker here is for Grand Creek County as well. And like I was saying, correct me if I am wrong, but are this is the first time that the national government is doing something. We see our boss lady here, beautifully adorned in her yellow outfit. Although there's a black, but you know that today is a yellow machine Monday for her. Hi, ma. For fun, we just want to get a few from you.
I want to see keep my own machine.
Yes, we're going to look for keep our machine.
I'm happy to be here. To be here with the president, to come and see what's happening and with the donation, but also to see the first batch of 137 machines, yellow machine that's in town. And one of the most important thing, because I see a lot of people trying to say other things, but President Boakai, when he started his mission to run for office, if you can recall, 2017, his mission was road, road, road. Coming to 2023, they arrested gender is also very important, and road is a key component of his whole arrest agenda. And because road is a key component of the arrest agenda, one of the areas in the arrest agenda, that is why these machines are very important. In addition to the work that the Public Works Ministry and other teams are doing across the country, the machine will help to ensure that the roads are passable during all seasons. And as you've heard, there is a special team exclusively for the machine because these are heavy duty equipment. They required maintenance, they required ensuring that they work in, but also required that they actually their service and they're deployed in the counties. So instead of adding an additional burden on the Ministry of Public Works, the Ministry of Public Works is also part of the team, but there's a specialized committee that's in charge of that to ensure that this is working. They have the required parts and everything that's necessary. So I think this is a good initiative. And it is my prayer that our counties, the leadership, will really take these equipment and utilize them for the needed purpose. And nobody will take it, especially the different counties. Because one of the other things that this is important, because we know in politics, during political time, you will have individuals who are running for offices will go and borrow machines and do something on open road, and people go there to say, oh, vote for me, I'm going to fix your road. But road works and public works are works of the government. So if the government herself can do something and use these things in open roads and provide electricity, provide water, the people themselves will be able to make strategic decisions on who to become their leaders, and not because somebody have few bucks they will use road machine to say, well, build road. After that, you don't see them again. So this is having the government herself doing what the government needs to do. And I think this is applaudable. We look forward to the remaining machines coming in the country and the deployment processes. And the president is very clear on this. This is just the beginning of many things to happen in other sectors.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Madam Fofana. This is the 10 I'll be taking to Grand Crew. You have to look for what you'll be taking to. You have to look for what you'll be taking to Grand Crew County. Yeah, but that was the presidential press secretary, and telling us, what she feel this is, and I agree with her. These things, when it's political seasons and people go and rent machines and open up roads and other things, and you cannot. Our people usually say, you don't I'm going to build you roads, and this that practice continues to limit our people. Like, it continues to limit how they vote, because we all want development. Liberians want development. Yes, we have come from civil conflict, but we are yearning for development. And yes, as you're still seeing, these are items, various. This is for Sino County. um that is for Maryland County, Bond County. So all of the counties already have their stuff. Imagine how it's going to. You're not going to take somebody's stuff from Bond County and take it over to another county, because every county is going to get something. They're going to get some of these, and it is our prayer that they are maintained, that the maintenance is top notch, so that even generations after us can come and feel the impact of these developmental items. And so, folks, we are winding down. This is how we like to wind down. It was a very meaningful um, visit here to the Freeport of Monrovia, where His Excellency did inspect donations from Bishop Calkins, and also inspected the first consignment of yellow machines that have arrived in the county. Stick and stay with us when next you see us live. It's always our pleasure bringing you up to speed with the happiness of the presidency, what he does, where he goes, just so the Liberian people know that their president is working for them. So until next time, I am Lovette. I did the commentation. And Mr. Ketterly, Collie, he sat at controls. He's showing you everything, and drawing me back and forth to show us things. And we have our team of interns here, as well as our boss lady, So from all of us at the Office of the Presidential Press Secretary or department within the Department of Public Affairs, this is how we'd like to say goodbye for now until we come on live again or until our next press release, our next story to bring you up to speed with the happenings of the presidency. And welcome to Freeport of Monrovia, the headquarters of the National Port Authority, where His Excellency the President is first the country. These donations are we are sorry for the breaking transmission. I guess that's because we are deep, deep within a warehouse, but we are doing our best to bring you up to speed. Bishop Calkins asking questions about how these items leave the shelves, how they get to Liberians, who they are intended for, and that is being explained by those responsible here. There are a couple of items, different items. We're sorry that we cannot go in, way in between these shelves to show individual items, um, as that would cause the signal to cut off. So we are about to. We are going to have a few words.
So we have a member that's coming out from president. Just give us what's happening and why we were. So anyone need the questions? Honestly. Good morning. Yeah, come on, the name. I see you have on the presidential service. Is that the body set up for this? Yes. How is it? Because usually when people give things as you're saying, they don't end up to where they're supposed to be. What mechanics do you have in place to ensure the team population of students, children?
Yeah, what we have in place is setting including the athletes individually. So, as you can see, or as you have seen before, we have other things out there, and we have done it like individually with the schools, and we do it individually, or not individually, because most of the time we give the city. So, who all the needed people, where they can know the people, they can work with those people. That's why we can work with the show them what is supposed to happen.
So what are some of the schools that you capture on this?
We have, I have the list of them. We went to river test. We have 16 schools, and Abraham Battle to 16 schools.
Yeah, as a category, what the government or private as
Well, right now we are focusing on the public schools and especially the back to my classroom kids. So, Dr. Jala, Minister of Education, the items here, mostly as the project manager indicated, have been targeted for the students who are we're trying to get back to school from the Back to My Classroom campaign. And there's 7 counties that have been allocated to have interventions for Back to My Classroom, where we see children are in the counties or they're not coming to school. So this is one strategy to help us in that campaign to make sure. And I want to appreciate the military. The Minister of Defense have really also supported this process. The military trucks are the ones that and so military personnel have accompanied the team to the counties to help in this distribution. So you can see it's a one government approach to how we're distributing and delivering on this mandate from the president.
So, do you have an idea of what is the value of all these things that they distribute?
There are valuables in here, or brand new materials, but in terms of the costing of the entire, I would have to go back to the numbers to not put false numbers out there. But I can tell you these are quality materials. They're all brand new. Nothing here is used, and that is one of the things that we can say about his church and the things that they've contributed and donated here in Liberia.
Thank you. Sorry, I didn't get you.
So, folks, we heard from the ministers of gender and education as well as Madam Mama, and they told us what the donations are, where where we
All the way up.
can.
No. All the way up. All the way. All the way. See, it's all the way. Come up here. People up.
So you see in the distance that Madam Amaya is briefing Reverend Calkins as well as the His Excellency the President. Um, and I'm told that they are getting ready for questions. Members of the Fourth Estate. I Members of the Fourth Estate are all hanging heads on questions to answer. So why they jot down their questions, why they cross their T's and dot their R's. Officials of government all here, they are in a tete-a-tete.
Good morning. Thank you. The first question I would like to ask you, why did you decide to give these items to the Liberian people and the Liberian children to use? Why?
Well, first of all, I didn't choose. What Almighty chose. And he chose my friend and brother to be the recipient of the blessing that he's put in my hands for this country.
If I could ask, what's the total cost of all these items?
I'm working the book of Acts. I don't work in something else. So I don't know, but I don't know. I can find out. But it's not about the cost, it's about the benefit. I'm looking at the benefit. So how do you put a price on the benefit?
When God asked you to give, what was the first thought as to who do you intend this to reach to?
Well, first of all, I walk in faith, step by step. And so I had to first come to Liberia. I had to first see the country. I then was looking